I'll keep it to you. I'll put it to you.
Right, okay, that's fine. We're live. We're going live. We're going live.
Hey, you want an MDF license?
I've got one. That's fine. That's all we need. Yeah, as long as you stay far enough from there. Hey, that's the perfect deterrent, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. Farmer Ben speaking, and welcome to Sheep Shearing Day, or on the whole, Sheep Shearing Day. We have our sheep shearing event on the 5th of July with Cammy. So we've held about 50 sheep back for shearing with him. 50 nice fleeces that we've held back, and we've got another 100 and how many will we have? 150 to go, Kyle. 150 to do. Now, the shearers over there have asked not to be filmed close up. It's fine for the video. He did say, Christoph. He says, fine for filming of the video so we can edit it all together. He's like, but I'd rather not be filmed on live, just in case one of them gets a wee neck or something like that. So that's completely fine. Totally understand that as well.
Completely understandable, because the speed these guys shear at.
The speed they shear at, you've got unpredictability with the sheep, kicking, etc. as well. And also, you have to bear in mind, they're not used to being on the camera, where Cammy, we can film whatever we want. But these guys aren't, yeah. He actually is asking us to film more.
Yeah. How many cameras do you have, guys?
Yes. So Christoph's going to do that. He says absolutely fine for the video. We can edit all together, no problem. So we're all good with that. So 150 roughly to be ran through. They've got their music on as well, which actually is a genius deterrent.
It is, yeah, because I can't go anywhere near them.
Because now we can't go anywhere near them because they've got music absolutely.
You can't hear them.
Can you not hear it? They've got music blaring off the trailer. I didn't know they were going to start it, and then all of a sudden I was like, what is that noise?
I seen the lights first.
Oh, really? Oh, is that stopped? Please make that stop.
I can't. I'm not going to be able to
here it
get here for more than about 7 minutes before I go crazy.
It's proper. I don't know how Stuart listens to that.
I feel like it's Stuart's music.
Here we, maybe. Listen to it. It's like proper dance music. Yeah. I go on, man. I just can't get it. I can't stop now. I'm in it. This is a tune. This one. So, ideas with shearing the sheep this year. We're early shearing our sheep. For us, we're early. But the idea is that we can dip them early. So you'll see a lot of their fleeces are kind of, a lot of them are starting to shed their fleece. A few of them are starting to get that little bit itchy, and we're wanting to do a summer dip. So we're looking to dip around the middle of July, and that'll include the lambs as well. So we need to be shearing them that little bit earlier. So that's why we're on it this year and trying to get through them as early as we can, in theory, and get them all ready, get them all sheared, and make them a lot more comfortable as well. So this is a system that we've kind of set up for running them all through. All the mums have been separated off from the lambs yesterday. That actually was no mean feat anyway. That was a bit of a pain to do. And what our original thought was, we're going to get the transporter in, we're going to shed all the mums off from the lambs, and then we'll just transport them separately and put them into the field all together again tonight, and then shed them all off again tomorrow. So separate them all off again, i.e. this morning, so that they're not without their lambs all night. After we got them all separated yesterday, we discovered it's not going to be an easy task to do that. You know, it's going to be an absolute pain. The lambs aren't the easiest to work with for obvious reasons. It's like trying to work with toddlers. So you're trying to work with your toddlers, and it's just not, it's not the most ideal situation. And for the few hours it is, we're like, do you know what? Keep the mums off of them for tonight. They're all separated off anyway. And then in the morning, it's just a case of running these in, because at that stage, when we were thinking yesterday of keeping the mums and babies in together at night, we were thinking that Stuart wasn't coming to the afternoon. But then he phoned and said he'll be there at 8 o'clock in the morning. So that changed all the dynamics completely. So it's been kind of a fluid situation the whole time, where it has, you know, circumstances have changed. It was going to be dry, then it was going to be wet. And, Yeah, the weather doesn't help things. The only reason that we're shearing them inside is because the weather was supposed to be wet today, but then that's not transpired. And actually, we could have sheared them outside, no hassle, if we wanted to, Kyle, couldn't we?
Yes, definitely.
But we have to go with an abundance of caution. If they're soaking wet, they can't shear them. So, yeah, it's just been one of them. It just doesn't seem to have been the easiest one to actually get into place this year. You know, normally when you're shearing them, you're thinking shearing sheep, you're thinking good weather, aren't you? Like roasting weather, the shearers are getting burnt on the trailer outside, and it's just not been the way this year. But as long as we can get it done, that is the main thing. Penny's watching from Ohio. I have to go to bed, so we'll have to watch and catch up. Have a great day. You have a great sleep, Penny, and we'll see you on catch up. TikToker fine with music, Ben. Yeah, but I keep continuously getting hit with a restriction on TikTok. Anything to do with animals at all, I'm getting hit with restrictions, so I can't be bothered with it. So I'm just taking a break from it for a while. So yeah, TikTok are fine with it. There's Christoph getting his video just now, so you can see you will be able to see the shearing when we release our videos. It can go up here. It's no hassle as long as he's not too exposed to the camera. That girl's had fly strike by the looks of it on her back end over there that he's shearing. And the system that we've got set up this morning is absolutely magic. It's perfect. So the idea is run them all into this holding pen and then give them the illusion, because when you run them into the holding pen, they're trying to get away from you all the time. Give them the illusion that they're getting away through this gate. And as soon as they try and get away, they're straight up the race and ready to go. And you see how well they're all standing. It's hard work, this. Hard work seeing it.
We're just sitting there the way Stuart just completely folds into.
Yeah. Incredibly flexible. It's going to be satisfying getting these all done. So the holding pen that we've got for them when they're already sheared is straight off the other end of the trailer. So basically we're going to recycle them. They're going to come out of this end, here, and they're going to run straight up this race, up onto the trailer, then back down. You'll see one disappearing off into the back end of the shed once they're done. There's one just coming out the back of the trailer. So once they're finished, they just go down a wee chute at the back of the trailer, and that's them heading away down now. It's so much neater and tidier, don't they? You think and see?
Got a bit of UK rap going on.
UK rap, hey, we're there for it. Everyone's there for it. Tina says Minstrel's getting bigger. Yeah, slightly. Definitely getting bigger, but
He's getting to the size where he should have been when he was born.
yeah, he's maybe getting to birth weight now, I would say. Amy says, Iowa here, haven't gone to bed yet, don't want to miss this. I know, it's a shame I can't do it properly close up, but it's just the way it is. I have to respect everyone else's wishes, and I completely understand the young guy's, his take on things.
Also, not the easiest sheep to shear at the minute.
No, they're not. They're not the easiest. And just with the time of the year when we're just that little bit sharp,
Yeah.
it sometimes makes their wool, and you'll hear us saying it, it makes their wool go a little bit sticky. And it's just not as free flowing. They've not got that good rise that you just clip right through. You'll get the odd sticky one, which makes it quite difficult to actually shear. So that can add into the mix of things as well. This girl's actually sheared herself in here. She got a little scarf. A scarf in there, looking quite well. Quite like it. Little cravat. Why not? Mags is saying, what do you do with the fleece? The fleece this year is we're doing something different than we've ever done before. So my thing for the last few years is it drives me mad that we've got such good quality fleece. And Britain on a whole has, fantastic sheep and beautiful quality fleece. There's no reason it can't be used for something better than what it is. you know, it's worthless at the minute. What's the price of a fleece now, Kyle? Do you know? See what? It was 50, if that. I don't even know if it will be that. Chat GPT at sea.
Oh, I'm already on it.
See, 50p a fleece, 50p a kilo. So it's hardly worth it. I don't even think it's covering the shearer. It's barely covering the shearing cost. So this year, I've set up with a small business who produce. There's a sheep in the water trough for some reason. A small business who produce and make by hand different products using sheep's wool, and they are making a really good name for themselves. Fantastic quality products, and it's made into like tumble dryer balls, so it gets that natural softener. It saves you having to use artificial products in your washing machine, like fabric softeners, etc., because the tumble dryer balls soften everything up, and really good for the environment. Does things like felted soap, scented balls for putting in your tumble dryer as well, so you get that nice smell on your clothes. And I'll show you some of the products and what we're thinking, and that's where a lot of our fleece is going. Oh, see, he's dropped his phone there. That's where a whole load of the fleece is going, and that's what's going to be made into this year. So very excited about that. That we're going to be using all of our own wool for those purposes. So we are, the first year ever, we're going to be using our fleece, our wool, for our own products and getting a bit of value back into, our wool, so that it's not just disappearing off and getting absolutely nothing for it. See, what did you get?
ChatGPT says 74p per kilo.
Oh, that's up from what it has been. ChatGPT is very wrong though at times.
Yeah, stuff with animals, it doesn't do well.
It doesn't. So, you Googling it, Kyle? Kyle's Googling it. Look, he's deep in thought. Look at him. He's focused.
Laser sharp. It's saying an average 93 to 109p a kilo.
I don't think I've ever heard it being as much as that.
But that's what they say on the website.
Yeah.
Then when you get it to them, I'm like, oh, it's not good enough.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I would say you're probably looking about 150 a fleece if you're doing well. £1.50 for a full fleece. Now you're probably looking at least, I don't know what it's going to be for this year. It's going to be about 150 a fleece, I would have said.
Well, it depends. I wait at least.
For the shearer.
Yeah.
For the shearer. For actually clipping it, aye. Yeah, 150. So you're barely scratching the face, barely wiping the face of the cost of shearing to actually getting the sheep, getting back what you've sent away to the wool board. So really, it turns into the where it used to be a good money maker for farmers for shearing the sheep. It's now completely flipped, and it's only for the welfare of the animals. Now, obviously, everyone has to shear their sheep anyway, regardless. But that extra little bit of income is now no longer there. How is it?
None. Talking about Cotton Eye Joe.
Have you a bit of Cotton Eye Joe going on just now?
Kyle's furious, the leaf blower's going. Interrupting his music.
See, every time I'm on live, he appears with that blower, like blowing it as loud as he can. Thankfully, it doesn't last long. So you'll see the setup that they've got here for shearing. It's absolutely perfect. You'll see, I can show you from over here. All the sheep just waiting at their gate, ready to come out. That gate flops open, and he can pull the sheep right out from the trailer, start shearing, and then he just pushes them down that little chute. So you'll see the little chute that he's going to put them down in a second once he's done this. Cotton Eye Joe blaring here. Caroline says, I made tumble dryer balls 10 years ago and they're still going strong. Amazing. Yeah, they last for ages. absolutely ages. I don't know exactly the amount of time that they last, but I'm sure I'll find out. Let's see him pop this down the chute here. You know what? Thank you for the 100 stars. Cindy says we use wheel dryer balls here in Canada. At least us anyway, get them from Norwex. I know what Norwex is. Robin says, I thought fleece prices were terrible in Australia, but $150 per fleece is rubbish. Oh, it definitely is. And I thought that was okay, you know, compared to previous years. There you go, down the chute. Go on, it says. Right down. Here comes Kyle with the blower. He doesn't realise he's doing it, but every time we're filming, he arrives with that blower. Right, next sheep. Big Belinda in here by the looks of it. Big, long, lanky sheep. It's warm work, that. You know, I do not envy that. That's why they're both rake thin. Like the amount of calories that they'll be burning every day. Doing that will be insane. Saying the amount of calories they'll be burning doing that every day, Kyle, is...
I think they say it's equivalent to running so many marathons or something. If you share a certain amount.
I can believe that.
Yeah.
The effort and the lifting and the bending over and manoeuvring around the sheep, because it's like...
Sport in itself.
It is. It really is. It's like it's a proper technique that needs to be mastered so that you can get everything exactly right. And you'll hear Cammy talking about this, and he'll talk us through it on the shearing day. But it is... You know, every movement counts. Where you're placing your feet, where you've got your legs, where you've got the sheep legs. Everything has to be perfect
even
to get any
turn
speed.
of the toe can make a difference.
Yeah.
Like, unreal.
Like they have it mastered.
Yeah.
And if they didn't, they wouldn't be able to get anywhere near enough numbers to make their living. So they have to have it as efficient and as quick as possible.
Yeah, we Jacob's bag of milk there.
Oh, it's a beauty, isn't it? Beautiful bag of milk. It's like a wee dairy cow, yeah. Both them Jacobs, that Jacob standing there, was it the sheared one you were on about, or the... that girl's got a good bag of milk there as well, by the looks of it. That other Jacob. Yes, so the idea is, my grandmaster plan is, that we're going to have this... We're going to have all of these products available in our Christmas merch store. So they're all going to come in little gift boxes and things that you can give to other people, and it's going to be a big merch release from this year is what I'm thinking. Now, some of the wool, don't get me wrong, won't be good enough quality. They'll have little scraps and things that they can't use. But I've got a plan for that as well. That's going to be going into little nesting bags that you can put in your garden for the birds. So little bags of wool, not be expensive little things, but you can put them out for the birds. Birds can take all the wool away, and you can put it on your bird table. They can take it in their bird boxes and have a real good nest, and everything is going right round in a big circle and doing a real good job for the environment and for wildlife as well. So I'm not wanting any waste. I'm wanting to use as much as we possibly can and bring out some absolutely brilliant and amazing products at the same time as using our wool and helping you with your Christmas shopping as well, which is also important. Is that another Kyle on the blower? Yes, it is another Kyle on the blower, yes. It is another Kyle on the blower. Jan says, how soon will the balls be ready for sale, Ben? They'll not be until end of October. Because they need to go away to the wool board, go right through the wool board, then they need to... what's the wool bit called that processes the wool? Mill. They need to go to the mill. So all the wool needs to go to the mill, be completely processed, cleaned, carded. Everyone else will know more about this than I do. But the process that it goes right through, and then it needs to go off to Sarah, who's making all of these products for us. And it's going to go off there, get all handmade, and then it comes to us. So I think the first delivery of it arrives in about September, is what she's planning. So, I mean, this has been a long time in the making. This has been January that we spoke about this. This was right back in January. Leftover wool will be great for protecting plants in the winter. Yeah, yeah. There's loads of uses for it. Someone's asking, is that Alice rolling the wool? No, it's not. No, it's not. Everyone's saying it's a really good idea. Well, hopefully you all like it as well, because there's even for that kind of thing, you know, it's obviously a big initial investment goes into it to try and get everything through the mill and you know, get your deposits down and things. So I'm hoping it's going to be really popular, and I'm sure it will be because the products are fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Can we see them go back to the baby? Sure, there'll be lots of excitement. Yeah, we'll film all that because it's going to be that'll be chaos. Kyle might be at that a good part of the afternoon, trying to get these mothered all back up again. Problem is, they're not going to recognise them now.
Put them back into the wee field, give them an hour in there, try and muller them back up before we run them to the river.
Yeah, run them into the river field. So we're doing a whole load of filming around about there. Natasha says, lovely start today. Lovely early start today. Thought you were going to be on at 10 a.m, but bright and breezy today. Yes, we are. We are sharp today. Ideally, we wanted them done as early as possible, didn't we? And we also have Emma Gray coming to the farm today to see the dogs. Now, the idea was that we're going to go to Butte, to Emma's farm, so that she could see the dogs and get a good idea of how they're doing. But she's at North Sheep this week, which is in Penrith, about an hour down the road. So she's able to pop in on the way by and see the dogs, and that saves a massive road trip and a full day, which is a great job. So she's coming about lunchtime, so that suits just nicely. Suits absolutely perfectly. It's great to see so many people thinking it's a great idea with the dryer balls and the it's felted soap as well. Felted soap. I don't know if you've ever seen what that is, but that's going to be one of the items that's coming out. Angeline says, be careful playing music on your live. There's nothing I can do. It's the shearers' music. I'm just going to go with it. We'll be all right. Enjoy it while it's here.
What music? I can't hear you.
Yeah, exactly. What are you talking about? Hey, listen, it doesn't really matter. It's not as if they can take our ads away because we don't get any anyway. It's an absolute banger, this one as well.
My voice wasn't away, I would sing along, but...
That's a shame, Kyle. If the voice wasn't away, Kyle would be giving us a good rendition. See, they're running up beautifully.
Yeah, there was one really stubborn one where I had to get in the race. Other than that,
Carol says, love watching Emma with the dogs. Yeah, she's great. You're going to pick her brain today, Kyle?
Yeah.
Emma Gray, you're going to pick her brain?
I don't know. Like,
Do you think
Emma's actually a member of the Patreon for Emma Gray, so
All right.
that's how Glenn was trained, through Emma Gray's videos.
Really?
Aye.
There you go. Through the sheepdog school.
Aye, that's the one.
Brilliant. Oh, you might be a wee bit starstruck when you see her, Kyle. Like, oh my goodness.
Can I get your picture?
So yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting them. I've never met her face to face before. I've only ever seen her at Lanark Market once. I've seen her coming into Lanark Market at a rare breed sale, and she actually bought 2 of her goats. Would you believe, Kyle?
Aye.
Yeah, she did. She bought 2 of her goats.
Want some herbies?
Yes, she could do with some herdies actually. She could.
What trailer where? We'll just get them in.
Just get them in. Just get Glenn to round them all up. We'll be fine. So yeah, I've seen her at Lanark Market once. That was before we'd done social media or anything like that. But I've never actually properly met her face to face and been introduced. So looking forward to that. I'll let you all know how it goes. And hopefully, see, what do you think your dogs are going to do today? Are you excited for it?
I'm nervous for it.
Are you nervous?
Yeah, because they could come out and just not pay at all.
I hope they do.
Meg will.
I really hope they do. Hey, watch this. Don't be surprised if Emma turns around and says, nah, Floss is the one.
I will be surprised.
Are you? Are you on Camp Floss? Team Floss.
Hear ya. Hear ya. I hope so. I'd hope Floss
I-
went and got better first.
I think Floss will have it.
Floss will have it. She'll do it. She'll do the job.
Might be a late maturer, you know.
Maybe.
And maybe. Aye.
She's very interested in sheep.
As long as they're interested in sheep, that's the main thing. Your dog Meg yesterday, Kyle, could not have been any more interested in sheep.
Love sheep.
Oh my goodness, she actually loves sheep. She sat at the gate while we were shedding all these off and separating the mums from the babies. A good hour. She sat there with an actual grin on her face. Like, she was so excited. Glenn unfortunately got banished into the mule.
And then barked the whole time.
And it barked the whole time.
Just to remind us all he was there.
Yeah. But the thing was, Kyle's communication with Glenn is hilarious because it's like Kyle talks to him like a human, but then Glenn responds almost like a human as well. So Glenn is Kyle's dog. And he misbehaved and Kyle went, no, Glenn, I'm not having this, not having this, Glenn. Right, away inside, meaning in the mule. Away inside, go on, not having that. So Glenn, head down, trots away off, sits in the driver's seat of the mule and just watches all the sheep. Almost takes the huff. See, Glenn banished the mule yesterday.
Yeah, he got it. He just didn't want to start it. He was doing his favourite thing in the world.
He was. He had Roy there. Roy was doing a good job yesterday. Meg was doing great, yeah, she was. I think Meg, out of Kyle's dogs that he's had out yesterday, had Roy.
Not our Meg, we should be.
No, it's different Meg. It's Kyle's Meg. We had Roy, Glenn, and then Meg, Kyle's Meg, out. I think Meg takes a biscuit for how much any dog I've ever seen loves sheep. Yeah. Like, didn't she? Didn't she, Christoph?
She was crazy for those sheep. She was like, she had to be, Kyle was dragging her away and she was like over his shoulder, like, no, but the sheep,
Yeah. But can you not see the sheep, Kyle? You not see them? They're here.
he loves
Laura says I'm on Team Floss. She's going to surprise you all. See?
I'm on team Floss.
Are you?
I'm on team Floss.
Everyone is.
I'm rooting for
teams are
Floss.
out, so you don't know.
I'm rooting for Floss. Team Floss. Team Floss. We're there. Watch this. She'll come in today like, Floss is no good. Like, oh well, that's all right.
So I'm going to be like, just these two, is there any other options?
Yeah. Right,
You have a third one somewhere?
show me the full array of what you've got because these two are useless.
It'd be too embarrassing to get Glenn out of the pickup like, yeah, this is our one as well.
Aye.
Ten, which is not tight.
Hey, listen, if anyone can do anything with a dog, we've got the right person on it. You know, it's not as if we're going to be struggling or, you know, someone doesn't know what they're doing. We have the actual world-renowned expert involved. No, well, unfortunately, what? Do you want me to play that voice clip?
We don't talk
I
about
should,
the voice.
no. I showed Claire's. I was at Claire's for Claire's dad, mum, dad's for dinner last night, and Claire's dad is renowned for his colourful language, shall we say. And I played on the voice clip of Kyle working the dogs, and he was like crying with laughter. Oh, it was a belter. So fun. It was a bad day. It was the day that I received that voice clip from Christoph is the funniest thing I think I've ever. I was on holiday and it was actually tears streaming down my face. It's hilarious. It will never be released, but it is so funny. Take my word for it. Are you going to train Megan Floss, Ben? No, Emma Gray. So the sheepdog school is going to do it. Tell you what, we've nailed the system this year. This is just going absolutely brilliantly. There's the Spitty getting done just now. Hopefully she's in a bit better condition. She was really struggling last year. Hoping she's in a lot better condition as what she was last summer when we got her sheared. So I think this bag closest to us is the good good fleece that's going away for the tumble dryer balls. Have a wee look and see. Oh, I can't go too close to the music. I have to hang with it, it'll be fine. There we go. And then this is the darker fleece and the fleece that's not as good. Like they've not lifted their head, have they? Not lifted their head at all. It's just pure focus the whole time. I know, I've seen her. I'm saying I'm hoping she's in better condition as she was last time.
Shouldn't have on the shoe, did you?
No. I can't get a read on it from here. That sounds like a tune.
That sounds like a bit of a tune. As Kyle saying, definitely not for YouTube or Facebook, that noise, no.
No. Honestly, it's one of the funniest things I've ever heard. I'm saying it'll never be released, but it's so funny.
Kyle's gone unfiltered, you channel.
Yeah.
You could get a really jig going to this.
Lois says, why can't we get closer to the shearing? Because we have to respect the shearers' wishes as well. They've got a lot riding on this as well. We can't just go willy-nilly. They're looking after their reputation and their image as well. They're not wanting to us going in and going right up to them and filming what they're doing. Remember, they're not used to being on camera. It's the equivalent of us coming over to you and just suddenly filming you. You'd be like, why are you filming me? Don't film me. So we have to respect their wishes and what they're wanting. What they're worried about is that they're going to be shearing and some freak thing will happen and the sheep will kick and they'll get a nick and then it'll go like wildfire through social media. And I know that won't happen, but I completely get what they're on about as well. I would love to show you the shearing, but I'm also very aware of what their wishes are as well.
We have to remember it's different from Cammy as well, who's on social media and he's used to doing it.
Yeah, that is Cammy's thing. He's completely used to it and completely fine with it. But yeah, if someone came into your work today and started filming you constantly, then you wouldn't be too over enamored about it. Marlene says that's going to be awfully hard on her back. Oh, you're not joking. I could not do that.
No, absolutely.
My back would be shot. Jamie couldn't be any more raging at those two lambs being that pen. Look at the body language of them. Like he's standing right at the other end. Like, what on earth are these two tiny sheep? Come on, darlings. When you go, I don't know why you're in there. What's going on? Look at that bag. The size of that bag. It's actually beautiful. That's some good feeding crate in that bag there, Kyle.
Aye.
That's what you want to see in their sheep. Come on in. Up, up. Up, up. I'll go around here and show you the sheared ones for a second. Hello, guys. We're going to get you sheared. Right, let's go around here and have a wee look. See what's going on here with the sheared ones. These are all the ladies in waiting, ready to go. Ready to get ran up. Look at that. Some of the bags in there are mental. Looking well. Nice healthy batch of ladies. It's a good idea when you're getting them sheared as well, or it's a very good thing when you're getting them sheared because Spitty is looking so much better. So much better. It's a great thing because they're getting that health check anyway. You know, their bags are always being checked. Obviously, they're being tipped over, so they've got a right good look at their bag anyway. So the shearers will alert you, like, look, this isn't ideal here. There's something wrong here. Need to get that sorted. So it just gives you that view that you perhaps wouldn't get before. Obviously, all the wool round about it doesn't make things easier either, but certainly a good thing to get done. Opens up their back end as well. You know, obviously all that wool round about the back end. Once they're clipped and once they're sheared, everything's right open. You can see if there's any mastitis coming in or if there's any issues rearing their head. And yeah, it's a good thing. Are you shearing now, see? I think that girl's ready to go. They're looking great up there, Kyle.
Aye.
Making a good job of them. Beautiful. That bag. Girl standing up there. She's not got much of a fleece. Tough bit in our back end there that he's trying to get through. So this isn't the only farm that these boys are going to be doing today. They're going to be out and about, dotting around the country, doing as many sheep as they possibly can. Stuart was saying this morning he's under a lot of pressure to try and get through them. You know, he's got people shouting on him. The weather's not helping him. It's starting to become a lot more mixed, the weather. Obviously, we had a fantastic spring, but early summers, you know, it's very, very mixed. It's not warm. It's constantly showering, and that's the worst possible situation you can have for his shearing. He's needing a few good, solid, dry weeks so that he can really get at it and get right the way through his backlog. And Stuart does in the winter. Obviously, he's not shearing any sheep during the winter, but in the winter he is on night lambing, so he's doing like 3 months of night lambing, solid. And he's got his usual farms that he goes to and keeps an eye on, make sure everything's okay. So he's a busy man, flat out all year round. Beryl says nice and clean. It must feel nice for the sheep to lose all that wool. It must feel the best.
Fantastic.
Tracy says I love my bag. I know, it's a belter, isn't it? It still applies to this day. Look at the size of that bag. Actually reminds me, I need to order more 4Rs bags because I think they're maybe sold out online. What have you got on today? So you've always got your new merch on at some stage. New supporters on. Beautiful. Looking great.
Matches the hat.
Christoph, you need to go down and get yourself a new springtime one. No, you don't. You have the old one on.
But do you know what? We can look at that and appreciate how good our new one is.
Yeah. Exactly, yeah. You need to go and get a new springtime one like today.
Like right now.
Yeah, like please go now.
You got any left in stock? Why if I put one on, you come into the office one day and go, right, I need that.
Yeah, I need that. I actually need that, Christoph. I'm short of one size. Yoink, gone. Kyle's, hey, we're top to toe in merch today. Kyle's got the Lambing Club jacket on.
You washed it from yesterday, though.
No, I'm not. No.
It's a jacket. You don't wash a jacket, Christoph. Don't wash a jacket.
Wash your jacket still.
Sorry, sorry. Are you anyone to speak after your shoes you were wearing the other day? Oh, you've not washed your jacket. You had a shoe with 2 different coloured laces and the sole hanging off. Actually, I had to intervene. Like, right, this stops here. Like, you cannot be representing the business with shoes like that on. I'm not joking. If you took them off, they'd have crawled home themselves. And Joe had been and bought a brand new set of boots for him.
They weren't worn in enough, Crystal.
Aye, wear them in.
Yeah, wear them in.
Wear them in. There's a humongous bag up there. There's a mule, Scotch mule that's been shorn, and our bag is ginormous. I think we've got one out with mastitis in the field, don't we, Kyle? I've seen it this morning before we came on live. And you've got a couple of them to try and sort.
Chilly weather hitting again. It's
Yeah, maybe just.
6 degrees this morning, right?
Was it only 6 degrees?
Yeah.
It's starting to get chilly. Going from warm to cold, it's just affecting the bag, so we need to get that sorted too.
Celsius, that was.
Huh?
Celsius.
Celsius, aye, yeah, Celsius. Only work in Celsius. Benny, getting any more seafoam hoodies in? Yes, we are. I've ordered them. Is it medium and large? I think we've sold out of. Wool socks for the wellies would be good. Renee says, yeah. We're not at that stage yet, but certainly, certainly for this year, the tumble dryer balls, the felted soap, they're going to be the ones this year. Stacey's loving the pink hoodie. See,
Good, isn't it?
that's like Stuart's colour scheme: diamond shearing, blue and pink. That's what he goes for. See, his shearing trailer is pink, painted pink.
Let me do the top of the pink up.
I said that to him this morning. I was like, "We're needing a wee lick of pink paint here, Stuart. Seen a bit of work. Seen a fair bit of work." Yeah, Valley Black Nose ready to go through. Hello, darling. Hello. You enjoying that wee head itch? Get. Is the fly strike sheep being shorn? No, because Kyle's already done her already. But also does bring up a good point. Getting them shorn is the best thing that you can do for fly strike. Get all that wool off them, get them nice and clean, get them clipped so much better. Eh? Oh yeah, she's got the head to the side. Look, she'll know how to use them. Puts her head to the side to get the horns through. It's the best thing that you can do. Get them completely clipped, nice and clean. Flies have absolutely no interest, nowhere to lay their eggs on there anyway, and it just works out perfect. So yeah, that's a big benefit of shearing. If we're having real problems with fly strike, which since they've been treated, thankfully we've not, but if we are having real problems with fly strike, the best way to actually sort everything out is get them shorn. Next batch coming through now. And we've got it set up so this is, the idea is you always want to make it as simple and as, hello darling, where have you came from? As simple and less hassle as you can possibly get. Like, we don't need to be trying to run around the pen, catching them and constantly hurrying them up the race. If we can get the system right, then we can do what we're doing and just kind of going through, making sure, just chasing them up every once in a while like C's doing just now. The rest of them walk up quite happy. The shearers are quite happy because there's always a sheep in front of them. If there's no sheep there, they're absolutely not happy. They're wanting to get cracked on. They've got other places to go, so they need to be on it. They need to be ready to go and have a sheep in front of them all the time. So I'm thinking another 45 minutes, maybe 45 minutes to an hour, I would say, for shearing these sheep today, I would imagine. Maybe batch of Jacobs coming through here, see?
Yeah. You know they always go as a herd, don't they?
Yeah, they all stick together. It's funny, because they don't know what they look like, so how do they know to stick together? But they just always do. It's not as if they're waking up in the morning looking in the mirror like, yeah, I'm sticking together with these guys. They don't have a clue what they look like, so how do they know it all stick together? It's amazing.
Get a mirror, see what you think.
Yeah. Yvonne says, will Fiona be sheared today? No, we're not shearing Fiona today. We're not going to shear Fiona today. So don't worry about seeing them being clipped close up. Christoph's filming away just now. He's actually on it right at this very second, watching Stuart filming Stuart clipping all these sheep. But they've asked not to be filmed close up today, so that's why we're not doing it on live. Fine if we're editing the video, but for live video, we're not going to be filming right close up. Laura says, okay, I've pushed it as far as I can. It's 1:10 a.m. Need sleep. Good night, everyone. Good luck with the rest of the shearing. I'll watch the rest and catch up. Thank you, Laura. Thank you for staying up with us. Leanne says, amazing farm and great teamwork as always. Thank you so much.
Fast Stuart's going.
Why is he? He is absolutely flying. If they get the one that clips just nicely, they are rapid. Thing is as well, you know, when it boils down to it, the quicker they can go with the sheep, the more money they make. And that is as simple as it is. So they're going to want to go as quick as they possibly can. I would be doing exactly the same. Go on, darling, figure your horns out. That's it, she's way up now. Valley Blacknose just getting stuck there with the horns. Christoph, you managed to get some good footage?
Yeah.
You get some really satisfying videos of sheep shearing. Yeah, I did want to get the meta glasses and get one of them to wear it, and I said to the boy today about putting them on, but he didn't seem overly keen.
No. That's fair.
Yeah, but also put them on. Do you know what I mean? Just put them on and shear the sheep.
We did that on the hands free rather than shearing, so maybe we just go and just.
You can't say no if we just pop them on. Deborah, thanks so much for the 500 stars for a good job done with the shearing, Ben. Thank you so much, Deborah. Jill says, why did you change your mind about Fiona? Just the weather changed. You know, it's not to be as warm. Cammie's coming in. Cammie's coming a month today. So Cammie's coming a month today, and the weather's not looking like it's overly hot. Plus, we can't really do any filming or anything round about it when these guys are shearing. So I think I would rather Cammie done it, for one. The weather's not to be overly hot, so it works out fine. She's not going to get too warm or get stressed out about it at all. And yeah, I'd rather Cammie done it, really. So we can hold off for another few weeks. It's not going to make any difference to her whatsoever. It's literally 6.5 a dozen. She could have got it done today, or she can get done on the 5th of July when Cammie comes in. But it makes far more sense for us to do it when Cammie's there. I think it's better. It's a better story. It's actually a more calmer situation rather than all this going on round about. All these sheep are completely used to being in a flock and completely being used to run together. Fiona is not. So it's going to stress her out majorly doing this. So having a much quieter environment, we're only clipping between 40 and 50 on the day that Cammie's coming, on the 5th of July. So it makes far more sense to do Fiona in a kind of quieter environment where we can take our time with her and get her done right. So that's why I've changed my mind about Fiona. That was a great catch there by the wheel roller. Absolutely fantastic catch. I don't know where that Jacob came from, but she caught it mid-air there. How do the mums find their lambs? There you go, Kyle. Here's a question for you. How do the mums find their lambs then after the fleece is off?
They know the voice.
That's it. They know the voice.
Lambs shout, the ears shout back, and
so you can have a field of, well, we've got what, 300 and odd lambs down in the field at the minute. You can put the mum into one sheep into that field, and she will yell, and the lambs will come running.
Yeah.
Because the lambs know their mum's shout.
And to start with, like,
yeah.
who are you?
Yeah,
and then
they'll be a wee bit confused.
the lamb will have a wee taste of the milk and be like, I know you.
Yeah, that's us. That's what I'm looking for. So they literally know their voice. They'll know their smell to a certain degree as well. They will know their smell. But the voice is the major one. That's the first thing. That's your first checklist. Sheep goes in, yells, lambs immediately know who the mum is. Lambs will yell back, mum knows who the lamb is, and then they'll pair themselves up. So it's impressive to watch, isn't it?
It'll surprise you how quick
And you
the
think,
lambs will get back to the lamb.
like, for us, you know, listening to 350 lambs, it all sounds the same. But that mum can go out there and pick that out straight away. It's cool in its teeth.
Oh, it's amazing.
It's fantastic. The way that they do it. Ash says, yeah, it's like a human parents know their own cries. Yeah. I mean, I can be up here with all the kids round about, you know, everyone round about here on a busy Saturday, and if I hear Florence, if I can hear her cry, I'll pick it out. Or I hear Marnie's cry, I can pick that out. I'll be like, I'm sure that's Florence. Not to the degree that sheep do, I have to say. Not to that degree, but you can pick it out and say, I'm sure that's Florence. It'll raise your alarm bells and think, what's going on there? This is an eclectic mix of music, Christoph.
It is. I'm quite enjoying it actually.
It's what?
What's this? This is Christoph's age group we're at now.
Yeah, we're in the 50.
Yeah, really, Elton John.
Hey, Elton John is absolutely fantastic. Any Elton John fans in the stream today?
Do you want to hear a good Elton John story?
Yeah?
So, me and Katrina went to go and see Elton John once.
Okay.
And at this time, I was working as a youth worker, okay?
Okay.
So, street cred is quite important,
Of course it is.
isn't it? It just so happened that the gig we went to was being filmed for Blue Peter.
All right.
And so, all of my youth group saw me and Elton John.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they came in the next day, they're like, were you Elton John? I was like, no.
Don't be
And
silly.
they're like, we saw you on TV. I was like, oh, you're joking.
Cool. Was it good? Was it a good concert?
Oh, incredible. It's Elton John.
I know, of course. It has to be great.
And the show.
Did he sing Rocket Man?
Of course.
Oh, yes.
This is the thing.
Did he sing I'm Still Standing?
Yeah. I was talking about this with Purdy the other day. Like, because he went to go see Bruce Springsteen recently.
Yep.
These kind of artists, what do you finish on? Like,
What-
what's your
yeah,
end song?
yeah.
There's always the biggest song, but
They have so many.
what's Elton John's biggest song? What's Bruce Springsteen's biggest song?
Do you know Ewan that works in the packing centre? Everyone knows Ewan. Cuddles Dennis all the time. Works in the farm park, runs the farm park for us. He is booked to see the Eagles at the Sphere in Las Vegas when we're shut in September.
So cool.
Which I think is epic. I also think we must be paying him too much.
Definitely.
There's two messages to get there. One, a fantastic trip. The other, our wage strategy needs to be changed. That would be like a trip of a lifetime though, wouldn't it?
That would be, yeah.
Is there something in a Las Vegas Grand Prix stream? Is there
There's gotta be something.
is there legs there that we could do?
Okay, who's the artist you would travel to the Sphere to see? Who's the one that you'd be like, I'm paying the money to go all the way to Las Vegas? And it can't be like Miss Rachel or Bluffy or anything.
No. Yeah. I think just now it's not like a classic though. I'll go and see Luke Combs, the country music. Country music stuff. It's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
I think I'd go Luke Combs. In the Sphere would be epic. See, Christoph's asking who's the music artist that you go to this travel to the Sphere to see. I said Luke Combs would be epic in there.
Yeah, Luke Combs would be incredible. But Morgan Wallen.
Morgan Wallen would also be good.
I mean, it's so far though. All the way to Vegas.
I'm going to say for my addictive personality, Vegas isn't the place for
Hey,
me.
don't go Vegas, man.
No, it's not the place for
Not
me.
the best for you.
Or is it the place for me?
It'd be Killer Cure. Literally.
Yes, yeah, it would be, yeah. It'd be like, it could potentially end up like the Hangover movie. Robbie Williams would be good there. Robbie Williams, I think live would be epic.
Yeah, I like Robbie Williams. I'm not traveling to Vegas to see him, but yeah, I know that.
So who's your one?
don't think I really want to say.
Oh goodness, it's Barbara Streisand, isn't it?
Oh, by the way. Okay, if ABBA reunited,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah,
so
yeah,
four real members of ABBA reunited, and travel some distance to see them.
yeah. I think Oasis would be amazing in it as well, wouldn't they?
They'd be good, yeah.
But you know, hello pal. Hey, you okay? Are you watching the sheep? Sadie and Archie are here. Hold on, I'll go and see him.
Oh, we've got the rain.
Here, you want this, Mike?
We're back. The boys are just taking a quick break. At the minute.
Rattling through these.
They are have you been watching Stuart? He goes so fast.
Yeah, it's so
I think he's trying to break records at this point.
Yeah, it's quite impressive. Like, we could actually be done by the time we open.
Yeah, or not be far away. What time is it? Oh wow, we've been live for an hour.
Yeah.
Been on for a long time. Early, Kyle.
That's
It's
an early
early.
monster, Kyle. I know you started early, but still.
Hey, I'm okay with it. I'm completely all right with it. So many people on as well.
Awesome.
Katrin says, "Look, Coleman's my favorite. My son's favorite. He has him in his car all the time. Yeah, he's awesome."
Look how cool you are. Anybody saying ABBA is their favourite? Is that coming up at all?
Anyway, I'm going to move to Kyle now. Susan, thank you for the stars. Says, thank you, keeping me sane through a rat infestation that's caused a new kitchen.
That's miserable.
That is really unfortunate, Susan. Hope you get sorted.
I had 2 mice in my house once and I've never been angrier.
Yeah?
Yeah. So rat infestation. Oh,
Wow. Can't say I've had that issue yet.
no.
Geraldine says, Bruce Springsteen, you had actually seen him not long ago as well.
Yeah. Ewan has seen an incredible array of artists.
Yeah, he
Like,
was saying
what is he, like 23 or something?
something like that.
He's seen
He's
an
young.
incredible array of ancient artists.
He was saying yesterday, oh, I've got 4 concerts in the span of 20 days this. And I was like, how is that
He loves his
possible?
music.
He does love his music. It's
Music
true.
and pub quizzes. That's all you need to know about Ewan.
Yeah, music, pub quizzes is the way to his heart. Everyone's asking how my back is. It's a lot better.
Is it? Is you better today?
Yeah, it's still there, but it's nowhere near as bad.
Yeah. Did you sleep alright?
No,
No. Yeah.
not at all. Hey, there you are. Joanne says, I love a bit of ABBA.
Yes.
Time and a place, though. And do you know what?
Yeah, I saw how far you had to scroll to find that comment.
I was like, I'll get one for him. Let's just took a music turn in here. So it has, yeah.
It makes a change from food.
Someone's saying early monster, extra mile.
Extra mile car.
That could be his slogan.
I'll be on all the adverts soon.
Okay, it says slow some down so there's some left opening. Ideally not. We want to get them done. Done before 10 o'clock would be perfect. Oh, there's my age coming in. Someone's like, Artemis says time and a place should be a song of ABBA. I was like, oh, it's a song, but no. What is an ABBA? Just out of curiosity.
Sorry?
I'm joking. Your lives took a turn to just solely music at this point.
Right, what's happened?
Solely music. Bonnie says music's good for the soul. What are you looking at? Can we also just appreciate how well this is going? And I have forgot about my job of pushing the sheep up the race, if I'm being honest. Also can't go too close to the stage though when I've got the phone. So it's a real predicament I'm in. And this Jacob is being a right pain. Go on in. Up you go, up you go. Up you go, up you go. I need to push these up. I can't go too close.
Okay. We're back. Right. Excellent. Susan Rushworth, thank you for the stars. Jade, thank you for the 300 stars. Lauren Campbell for the stars. Susan, Marilyn, Barbara, Jean, Val, Robin, Sally, Carol, and Karen, thank you all for the stars. Nina Ward as well, thank you so much. I just got a text from Emma Gray saying she's going to be a bit earlier, so we might have to. Yeah. They are flying, aren't they? Right, we're getting through them.
Pink tags is up there. Wow, she's a pain.
What, the idiot?
Eh?
Idiot.
I just know it's pink tags.
Excellent
What?
tags.
Yeah.
I scan the book when you're feeding them.
Ah, that's her. Yeah, yeah, she's a really friendly one. And she's got a ripped ear. Aye. Great sheep, but complete pain.
Oh, such a pain.
That's the other thing that was down in the field. There's a prolapse down in the field.
Ah,
How on earth does that happen?
Down where?
Down in
not a big one, but it's
no,
tiny.
it's a tiny prolapse, but it's there. Why on earth is she prolapsing at this time? We'll probably need to get the vet out to her, I would have said. A stitch in that.
I'll get it.
You get it?
I've got needles there.
Alright.
I've got Ian to give me some last time.
Oh, nice. Perfect. Have you ever sheared sheep yourself, Ben? No, I've not. My skin wouldn't let me shear sheep, unfortunately. I'd come in a massive rash, I just couldn't do it.
There's your pink tag pushing everyone back. You can do gap.
Yeah, so she is. What a nightmare,
She
see?
is such a nightmare.
Like, she's reversing. Just trying to make your life more difficult. Sharon Kempton, thank you for the 500 stars. Christine says, morning farmers, busy day with shearing. It sure is. Sure is a busy day. They're flying though, getting right through it. This is what we want. Keep it going. Keep them going. Get that job done. See, are you wanting to move these things up? I want to move them gates up. They're not bothered. I want to move them gates up.
We're alright, because once I get this patch up, we'll just open up the whole lot.
I just take them away. I'm absolutely starving this morning.
What's the afternoon bacon roll on this one?
Aye, so we'll have to get a bacon roll, yeah, for sure.
I mean, Christoph, he's supposed to be filming this, but
Yeah, he's not doing anything, is he? Not doing anything at all. Joe's got a sheep out over here. Archie, of course, helping with the sheep.
Yeah, of course.
Archie's kind of like Meg, obsessed with sheep.
Yeah.
Hey, here's a Valley Blacknose. Look how well she's looking.
that's good one at the top end, though, you know.
Oh, aye, of course. Aye, the professionally done sheared male up the top. Kyle, looking for the plaudits there, everyone. If you could just put in the comment how good Kyle is at anything, that'd be fantastic.
Someone say he's begging.
He might be. It's hard to watch, but we're there.
Hey, makes you happy.
Yeah, whatever works for Kyle.
Not easy being great, right?
No, it's not. It's not easy being great. Greatness comes at a price.
What?
Is that white goat expecting? It's huge. What one is it we're talking about? White goat. We're in we're talking like needle in a haystack. You think it's Abby? It could be Abby or Kinder in there. No, they've both given birth.
You can't see Kinder's babies. They're buried under the hay.
Yeah, they are. They always stay under there, actually. Mind that bee needs a ring on, see. Did we ever get it? We need a ring. We got any more rubber rings? Oh, perfect. I only need one. In fact, there's a boy and a girl in there. One of them will need ringed as well. They need to. How's Minstrel doing? Minstrel is doing great. Huh? It's not Malteser, it's Minstrel. How did Malteser start? Who said it? Kyle's calling this kid Malteser now.
Yeah, a little Malteser.
Stop. Why do you have to change everything that I do? Minstrel
Well,
is a good name.
It was a complete accident. Kyle came over like, oh yeah, little Malteser. Like, no, it's Minstrel. And that's that.
Great. Thanks. Now everyone's completely confused about what it actually is.
Also, I reckon they didn't quite understand what a minstrel was, and they were getting confused with a very similar word, menstrual.
Oh, right, okay. Look at that stretch. Look, that's a happy wee goat kid there. Eyes all healed up, looking absolutely fine. No issues. I don't have the heart to go and move her, because she's quite happy.
Adele, by the way, now you're talking about
Adele, yeah, Adele would be good at the sphere.
Kyle's got forms here. You got to put any
Kyle's getting Christoph told he's never put any hashtags in his TikTok video.
Christoph started sweating all of a sudden.
Yeah, he's kind of flushed.
Yeah.
He's checking, he's double checking.
Is.
There's none worse
This
than
is
this.
either going to be incredibly awkward if they do have hashtags, which I hope they do now.
Kyle's like, he's
staring them down.
certain it doesn't. Is Christoph still looking?
He's like, I will make these appear.
How has it happened? Wow.
Christoph, we all make mistakes. It's
Hey,
all
we're
right.
all shocked that you've made a mistake. Wow. This has never happened before. Yeah. Hey, come here. Right, I've got one lying down here for some reason. What's going on? Go on. Up, 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 up. Oh, great. That's us. We're heading in. We're heading in. Right. I'm going to go and get organised because Emma Gray is coming very shortly. So, I'm going to have to cut the stream short, a little shorter than what I was thinking this morning. But we've been getting on great guns. Another half an hour, 45 minutes, and we'll be finished up in here. I'll see you on live later on tonight. I'll let you know how things go on with Emma, and we'll be filming all these sheep going back out to the mums as well. So we'll see you all later on. Thank you for joining us on our shearing live this morning, and we'll be doing our proper shearing live on the 5th of July for Cami. So get your tickets booked to the farm park for them then as well. And yeah, we'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you all later on this afternoon. Bye, guys.